Welcome back. We are here in Hartford looking at the round tower that used to be the old fort. I've done a little bit of pickup. We've picked up some of the ruins, the rubble, the trash, and whatever else. Just kind of fascinated by the family of deer here. We're in creative, that's why they're not running from us. Alright, I wanted to take one last look around so that we can do a before and after kind of tour. This used to have a bed in here. I took it out so that I could get the people to leave, so that I could move the building. I had to copy it, and then I saved it into my world edit, and then plugged it down. Okay, well, that's the downstairs. Let's see, up here we've already picked up a lot of the trash and rubble that was here. This was another bedroom. I have already removed the stairs that were up here. I do believe you may have seen that upper level. It is, yeah, it is, it's done. So, now we are going to go down below underneath. Okay. Remember, I told you when I plunked this down, there was a big gaping hole right here. And let's see, we can still see some of it. I'm not sure how much of this we will be blocking off, but definitely some, because I don't want there to spawn unwanted visitors. We are also going to put a cellar down here, so a lot of this is going to be changed. I don't think there is an out here anywhere. Let's go ahead and make our own out. There may have been one, and we may have filled it in. And let's see. It should be out here. There it is. Yeah, we filled it in, but we left this copper exposed so that we could come back and grab it when we're ready. Alright, let's go take a look at the top. A little peek at the village, because things are going to change, and I might not always think to do a before and after of each individual change, so we're just going to do a sweeping before. Now, this is after we've done some things. I'd say half of the buildings got moved from their original locations. Some of them got renovated. This one got expanded. This one got moved. The basement on this one got changed a little bit, or the stairs did. And of course, we have our barn over here that has our birds in it, so this is our bird sanctuary. Our smith over here got a little bit of changes in the yard. This house here got lifted and moved. You know, things like that happened here. So, I think lots of other things are going to happen here and change here. We are also, let's see, we've got our bees over here. So this village, so far, is going to supply poultry, eggs, and everything that bees provide. Honey, wax, stings, you know, whatever they do for us. We still have not determined what other animals this village is going to provide. We need to see what kind of animals are in the area. I mean, as far as meat animals. We know there's birds. We know there are deer. But I'm not sure that I want to... there's gazelles. And they want into the village. But I don't know if I want gazelles, you know? I don't know... Wow. This is crazy. I cannot see. Wow. Good thing we don't have cars. We would have several accidents going on. This is... Wow. This is very bizarre. It's 83 degrees. A little after noon. Interesting. That we had all that fog going on. Or, is it a cloud? Did a cloud decide to settle down here? Anyway, as I was saying, we're not sure what animals we are going to have just yet. But we do know that these two villages are going to provide the majority of the meat that our region consumes. So that's where we are with that. Okay, back over here to where it is wet and warm. It's warmer over here than it was over there. Okay, and we are going to start working on this building. I have no idea. I don't have a plan. I haven't even looked at sketches or ideas. Yeah, I have no idea what we're going to do here. So it'll be a surprise to you and I. Do you recognize the place? Let's take a little walk around. Oh my. Okay, we're hanging around outside. Nice. Okay, well, if you recognize it, this is the round old fort. We've done a bit of work. And we've got some people hanging out here. That's... Excuse me. That's really cool. Oh, hey, look who else is here. Hi, you coming to get warm? Nice. Okay. Yeah. So, this is where you enter, and this is what you see. This is going to be the kitchen. And down here is going to be storage, and back here is our cold storage. Kind of small. We might expand. We can expand our cold storage this way if we want to, and reduce this storage, which we'll probably end up doing if need be. Okay. I was kind of going for the split level kind of look. I think we got it. Okay, this is the top level. This is where, let's see, maybe the pool table might be. This is maybe where the poker table is. We're not going to put any beds in this building unless we absolutely have to, but I don't think we need to. I will probably put a brazier up here just to draw some people up here. I have been very careful where I put chiseled blocks. This is just so cool. And let's see if they can find their way out the door. They're not going to as long as these guys are in here, and they keep closing the door. Okay, come on. It's kind of like having a housefly. Flies in the door, but for some odd reason can't find his way back out. Anyway. Okay. They are very cute though, aren't they? Oh gosh. How many is there? 4. Okay. I thought we had a new one down there. Anyway, so that is the plan. Let's take a wander outside here. You know, I've always questioned the radius of those braziers. Okay, it's right up against the wall there, so yeah, I could see people hanging out right here and over here. Okay. I don't think there's been any other changes in the village. I have been working over here. Let's take a little fly up and look at some of the detail. We put a bit of trim all the way around the top here to kind of match with this trim here. This is our chimney. It's going to vent out the side of the building here because I didn't want to bring it up to the top and destroy the window. Kind of like the window. Our braziers, they have their own chimney. Smoke will escape there. And other than that, this round building pretty much looks just the way it should. Except for this. That is not correct. Let's see if we can turn this. Okay. Did it do anything inside? Nope, we're good. All right. So for now, that is the old round fort. It has become a social center. We will eventually be putting, like I said, the kitchen and then maybe some chairs for dining down here. Maybe dining up here. We'll see. For now, I just want to study our people. Because if you saw the last episode, we got an update with the VS Village mod, and our little villagers are going to change. They will be modeled after the vanilla villagers that come with the village. That is part of the storyline. And unfortunately, they don't look anything like our little people here. They sound different, and they act a little different. At present. They could change over time. I don't know. I also don't know if somehow we'll have the ability to customize our village people. I have no idea. Okay, you guys aren't getting out that way. Excuse me. So I am going to continue to run through and just kind of take a peek at all of our little people here. I will definitely miss the look of these little people. Should be a fair number of them in here. Yeah, hi. Hi. Now we have had to go through this once before when the people changed during another update a while back. They are very cute. But we shall see. I am also debating, again, abandoning this world, moving into the new world with the new people, because we did a test and I can't get near any of these villages with people in them if I download that updated mod. The game just crashes. I'm also wondering if I were to remove all of my village people, would I be able to download the mod and not have the game crash? I have no idea. But I do believe that if we want to move ahead with the game and all of the updates that come in the future, it would be my preference to have the village mod also updated, so that there's no conflict. So, yep, noisy cars still. So that's my dilemma at present. Do we abandon this world and move on with the other one, or do we wait until the village mod has all of its updates in place, which I have a feeling it's going to take a while. But in the meantime, we won't be able to watch the evolution of the new villagers if we continue to play here and not there. So, yeah. I think when we come back, we are going to be in a new world with that that update, and we will see. We'll see how things fall. Okay. Interesting. I'm curious to do some comparisons, like you just saw, how that little villager used the waypoints to ping to their destination. So I'm curious to see how the updated villagers handle getting around. They do this. I know they do this. I've watched a couple of them. Just stand by the wall and insist they can get in that way. Door over there. Okay, I don't know if they'll ever get smarter. You'd kind of hope so, you know? But anyway, so that's where we are. That's what we're thinking. We shall return.